Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of Level Up with Kate and Katie, where we help you to build your dream practice and live that dream lifestyle. And we wanted to take a quick moment to thank TherapyNotes for sponsoring today's show. And they're an amazing EHR and practice management system. Definitely check them out. And you can get 2 months for free with the code PPS. We'll put the link in the resources section. Make sure to check them out. Yeah, let's dive into our superhero shout out for today's episode, the Q&A. Let's see what question we have for today.
All right, Animal, again, you got lots of good questions, Animal. What do your schedules look like? You guys seem to be accomplishing little tongue twister, so much all the time. How do you balance your time? I've only been in private practice on my own since October. I'm pretty full and I want to start working on some other things, but I can't seem to find the extra hours in the day. Where are those extra hours? I really want to get my business to work for me and not the business work me. And that's key.
Woo!
Between emails, calls, billing, notes, and seeing clients, the day is gone. How do you guys do it all? Great question.
Been there, done that for sure. We were slaves to the business back in the day. We really allowed it to run us until we got really clear on what we wanted our lifestyle to look like and really built the business and readjusted the business around that. Creating systems for your business, systematizing things to really take the time to not only just work in your business, but really work on the business. Working in the business is seeing clients, right? It's that dollar for hours mentality where there's eventually going to be a cap for that because there's only so many clients that you can see in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year. And if you're not doing anything in addition to that, your income is going to be capped at that point. Also, your time is going to be capped at that point. So being able to think about what does that dream schedule look like? If you don't want to see clients on a Friday, or if you want to be home to pick up your kids from school every afternoon and you only want to work a certain amount of days during the week, or maybe you want to travel and take really long weekends, so you want to pack all your clients into 2 to 3 days a week. All of this is possible if you really take the time to get clear on what that vision is and then build your systems and your strategies and you outsource a lot of the extra stuff that you really don't need to be doing.
Do you guys know what systems stands for? Save yourself time, energy, and money. And that's really true. And I think a lot of times people don't systemize. Number one, it seems like a daunting task, but some of the rules about systemizing that I've learned are if you say it, do it, talk to it, touch it, you need to document it. Now, systemizing in itself can be daunting and it actually takes a lot of time because it's a very detail-oriented process you're walking through, but there's so many ways that you can systemize. One of the things that Kate and I absolutely love to do is, number one, we have the Google Drive. So our entire team has access to the Google Drive. Everything gets put in the Google Drive. It's the best way for us to kind of communicate things in regards to documents, Excel documents, videos. So we have a whole section on how-to videos. So if you have a team or you're bringing on an assistant or a billing person or whatever it is that you're doing, this how-to videos folder is really essential. And so you actually essentially cross-train your team. So there's times that, Kate might be on vacation, and if she usually does something that I don't know how to do, I just go to the how-to folder and I figure it out. Or we create a how-to and then outsource that to our virtual assistant. You also really need to set up time, like Kate was saying, to work on your business. I think this is one of the failures that people do early on. I did get business coaching, and every quarter for a full day, we had a full day of working on the business. Sometimes you actually need more. This is where you can step back and take kind of a wide-eye view of what you're doing. Some of the questions I think you should be asking yourself, right, is what I'm doing working? What don't I love to do in my business? What do I really love to do in my business? What can I teach, coach, or train someone else to do? Like, for example, if you really like to take the phone calls, which that could be okay, right? But you could technically outsource that. That might be a place that you need to free up your time. Maybe someone can do that better than you do. You might not like it, but maybe someone else might do it better. Who knows? So the thing too is, I think a lot of times when people think about outsourcing and hiring people, there's a huge training process in that. And it's a constant training process until you guys can feel comfortable with each other and ebb and flow. We utilize Slack as a communication tool. We utilize Asana. That's another a platform for kind of tasks. And that's more about like the tasks and communicating. Staying organized. We've tried Trello before. So I think overall, like in summary, a lot of this stuff is about systemizing, outsourcing, and really having firm boundaries around your own time, having accountability partners to hold you accountable to what you said that you were going to do.
Speaking of time, it's actually helpful to do a time analysis and really for a week in your business, be intentional and know exactly how you're spending your time and where. What are the biggest time sucks? What are the time sucks that you enjoy that you don't want to get rid of? And what are the time sucks that you hate and that are miserable and you just don't want to do them anymore? Those need to be the first to go for sure.
And I would also say, even look at your personal life. Like, don't just look at your business life. I don't know, like if you hate ironing and it takes you an hour a week.
Oh, it's the worst. I hate ironing. Yes, or cleaning the house.
You know, I used to have this very like this attitude, like, oh, people can't clean their house, but I've had cleaners probably like for the last 3 years, and honestly, they do a better, quicker job than us. It would take us 2.5 hours to like vacuum and mop our floor, and that was just the floor. Like, really, our cleanings are in and out in an hour and 45 minutes, our entire house. So, you know, where can you put your money where other people can do tasks for you that they have a system that's better than yours, so that allows you more free time to do and enjoy other things.
Time is money, guys. Think about all of the time that you would spend doing all of these tasks. You don't need to do all of the things. Your time is valuable. It's the one thing that's not replenishable. You can always make more money. That's definitely replenishable. So yeah, it's important to look at this stuff and really see where you can outsource and make some changes.
And then as you grow, and another, like the next level, the next step, I would really say is looking at passive income streams, right? So as you level up and grow, is how can you have your money work for you? Whether that's outside investments, or maybe you have a group practice like Kate does, maybe you own real estate, or you just find other investments. So you do have money coming in, so it's kind of a buffer for you to really focus on the other things that you really enjoy. And I think the other thing, which is like a counterintuitive thing, is, you know, most of you who are in private practice are really hardworking, right? Like, you're committed to making this work. One of the things that I would ask you is, how are you celebrating your wins? Because if you're making all this money energetically and you're not actually celebrating yourself or doing fun things for yourself, then that's kind of you giving the message to the universe, like, oh, I'm just going to keep working hard. Well, then you're going to keep working hard. So, you know, take a portion of that money to really celebrate and honor yourself, so you feel like what you're doing is worth it.
Yes.
I think that's all I have for now.
I think we covered it. We could probably talk about, I mean, the passive income stuff. We'll come back on another episode and talk about that for sure, because that's an important topic. But we hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have questions that you want to get answered from our Level Up segments, definitely look for the Ask Us Tuesday post and post your questions there, and we'll get them answered for you on our Level Up show.
And just remember, you guys got this. So
you got this. Totally.
We're happy to help, and thanks for allowing us to inspire you from starter to mastery. Have an awesome and inspired day, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.